All right, guys. Today on Part-Time Builds, the wife let me make another bad financial decision. So, give you all a little backstory about this whole situation I got myself in. I was given a '99 Mercury Grand Marquis from John, a buddy of mine, and the only thing was it was totaled, and it's in the process of getting the title transferred, but it's in his dad's name. There's a whole mess going on with it. Don't even know if I can get it legal. So I'm searching Facebook Marketplace like every car guy does with, bad priorities. And I come across this car, $1,000 locked up motor. And I was like, great. And this is the '03 rack and pinion steering. So all the check boxes were checked. So I decided, hey, let's see if I can go get this thing. Good guy down in Brooksville. Um, he, he had it up. I messaged him right away. Can I come get this thing? Rented a U-Haul trailer, drove all the way to Brooksville, ended up getting it for $800. And long story short, it's here. And now I got to find something to do with it. Wife's kind of upset now that I have two Mercurys. One, the totaled one, runs and drives perfect, burnout approved. I know it's not street legal, so that's not, I didn't do that, of course, but it is burnout approved. It has been tested. So I know that's a strong motor, strong training in that car, and it has a posi track. So if I can put it in this car, which going to have some issues as I can already see because it's an '03, that's a '99. EGR system's a little different. Transmission, from what I read, the computer changes the shift points a little bit. I don't like all this electronic stuff. That's why I drive the '90 Suburban, switched over to carbureted, get away from it. But I have a weird love for these cars for some reason. I've always loved these cars. I just think they're awesome. They ride good. They're old man's hot rod. Love them. So if I can get this motor and this car out and get that motor and this car in and get it to work with the computer system, because at the end of the day, they're both 4.6s, and I can take that other motor down to a long block, and I can throw all the stuff on this motor, on that motor, and all the computer system will work. I don't want to do that. I'd rather plug and play. But if I have to, it's just a matter of changing the intake, changing a couple sensors, and going from there. But I have noticed CGR is different. Pulley setup is a little different. The way they routed the pulleys on this one compared to that one. And from what I hear, the transmission is the same, but the computer controls it different. So I don't know if that means the plugs are going to be different. But like I said, if y'all like this stuff, let me know, because this is the project I'm working on now. This is what I got myself into. If y'all want to see more videos of this thing, let me know. I am going to do a video probably after I get this motor out. I want to do a video of why this thing locked up, because I did throw a breaker bar on it and it is locked up. The dude was not lying. If you want to see that, if you want to see the motor swap, just let me know down in the comments, guys. But this is what I'm working on this weekend. It's been a busy week, and that's why there isn't really a build for this week, because I've been working on getting this car and getting it to my house and figuring out where I want to go. The wife was saying y'all probably like to see a tour of the cars on this. So I said I got the 4.6 in there. That's in all of them. So the body's in pretty good shape. The guy replaced the headlights. These kind of, I don't know what they are. This grill isn't off of it. I noticed that. It looks like he changed the sides too. Tires are pretty well shot. Does have the tinted windows. Let me show y'all the inside real quick. Here we go. So the inside, the only thing I really saw, this is just a cover, but the armrest, about the worst part in the interior. Headliner's clean. Back seat looks unused. All the buttons and controls are there. Nothing's broken from what I can see. Got Pioneer radio, came with it. He actually wanted to take that out when I talked him down to $800, but because the tires were so bad, and one other problem I'll show you, he ended up leaving it in there. So you got that. Like I said, rear of the car looks virtually unused. There ain't really nothing wrong with that. Carpet's fairly clean. Definitely needs a bath. But the car's got, this car's got 205,000 miles on it. So, for how many miles are on this body, it's in pretty good shape. This is one of the flaws I noticed when I was there. It's got the clear coat by the gas tanks coming off. And then this is the big one. So I don't think y'all can tell in the video, but that bumper is not original. It's been replaced and repainted because the paint don't match. So it was in some sort of rear end collision. But And then I could tell that by he's getting Bondo here and there. And I don't think that's original. And which is funny because that's exactly what's wrong with mine, but this one obviously wasn't totaled out. But that's this car. Don't know if it has the posi like the other one. I'm not really sure what this one has, but it does have rack and pinion, which I kind of liked. And then I'll do a quick tour of the other one I got so y'all can see that one, which that one I'm kind of upset about because it is a really nice car. All right, here we have it, guys. Sorry about the wind noise. I noticed on the last video when I'm outside, the wind's real bad. But like I said, it's the 99. This thing has been sitting for, I think he said 6 years. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask John again. But it, I don't think it still has a tag. I'd look at the tag and see. But the EGR is different on this one. Right here, the other one has the plug, and this one looks like more of a vacuum operated deal, where the other one might be an electronic. I'm not too sure about that EGR crap, but and the pulley serpentine belt is routed a different route on this model, but it's still a 4.6. The block looks the same. The numbers on the valve covers are pretty much the same too, so should be about the same block. And if I have to, I can take that, which the intake is the same. The throttle body is not. The throttle body is a little different on the other one. Not much. Has same codes, but it's got different mounts back here. So I might be able to just change the throttle body with the new EGR so I don't have to mess with them rusty bolts. This wasp keeps trying to bite me. But I might just be able to change the whole throttle body so I ain't got to mess with this EGR and all that. And then I can change the whole thing over to the other motor. But as far as this car goes, this car, from what John was telling me, was ordered from Mercury, from the guy, I think he said that owned AAA at the time. He ordered it for his wife, so it is fully loaded with the wheels. And the only Mercury to date that I've seen with the digital dash in it. I haven't seen another one yet. I was looking online, and I really would like to put that dash in the other one, but I don't know if I'm going to go through all that. But it has a digital dash. The interior is good. It's just nasty in here from sitting. You can see got a lot of moisture in it, but it's the Grand Marquis Precision Track Limited. So this thing was nice back in its day, and it's still nice, but I would love for this one to be good. I don't know if I left the key. I did. So this is what happened and why we can't use this one, guys. So his parents were driving this home from Tennessee, and a motorcycle ran a red light going about 90 and hit it right here. And I already took the bumper off, and I already started pulling. This thing was shoved over so bad the trunk wouldn't close and the back doors wouldn't open. I got it pulled back with a come along off my tree, and I got it to where I could get all the doors open. And I got the trunk to work. And then I was going to get a bumper and tail light. That's about all it needed for cosmetic stuff. Still a little sticky, but I wanted to get a bumper and tail light and start shaping it to that. But we found out the title is still in the bank's name and signed it over to his dad. So his dad would have to go and get it in his name and then sign it over to me. But you can see I took all this stuff out so I could start beating the trunk back in and get everything to work. But other than that, this thing was in immaculate condition. Just beautiful car from sitting under a tree. All the trim started falling off. But as far as dents, it's the main in the back. You can see the whole trunk move. Hey, Froggy. The whole trunk move. And buckled this. This door wouldn't even open when I got it. That door wouldn't open. Back, both passenger doors. Trunk wouldn't open. Or the trunk was stuck open. It wouldn't close. And as far as dents on this thing, he said while it was sitting on a tree after the damage, a branch fell and did this. And then I think he said his dad might have hit something with that. But that's about it on this car, which sucks. And that was from the tree also. The branch fell across it and a train riding back. But sucks. But I'm hoping I can take motor, tranny, everything out of this one and put it in that other one. There's a few differences, but we'll see. Like I said, guys, let me know if y'all would like to see this stuff. If not, I got other things in mind that I can do. But this is what I'll be working on for a little bit. Mainly because I need to get this going, and I want to start driving that Mercury as my daily so I can start restoring the Suburban, because I really like that Suburban and I want to get that. I want to do a little more work to that. I want to get 350 back in it. I want to get a paint job on it. And I'm hoping to do the paint job myself. Never painted a car before, and I hope to put that on the channel for y'all. Full noob does a paint job in his garage. So try to do that for you guys and see about maybe doing that 350 build on the channel too. But before I can do any of that, I need to get something else going that I can drive to work. And these Mercurys are hopefully going to be the ticket. So let me know, guys, in the comments. Appreciate y'all watching.